putumaya, pero dili sa carbon ni karon, dirita sa limon, sa Golden Prince Hotel. O ang ilang hot choco. Bisan unsaon, bisdak ra gihapon. Sukwati hot choco. Unya, putumaya ug muscovado. Mao ni ang painit sa usa ka Subuano. Putumaya. Isaw-saw ra ni siya sa muscovado. No. Ang nakalahi lang, wala ta sa carbon karon. Naata sa hotel sa limon. Mauni ang painit ng mga bisda. No? Pilit. Sausaw na ni nato. Oo. Muli siyang putumaya. Sukwate. Ay. Wow. Yep. Okay. Putumaya. Og sukwate. Wala sa carbon. Dirita sa limon. Golden Prince Hotel. The greatest love of all is loving yourself. Because how can you love others if you don't know how to love yourself? Pag mahal mo ang iyong sarili, alam mo kung paano ka magmahal. Hindi mo mahahanap ang pagmamahal sa ibang tao. Ikaw lang, una sa lahat, ang makapagbibigayan sa sarili mo. Once you find love in yourself, then that is the time you will be capable of loving others. Good morning. Cheat day ta karon, no? So, buffet breakfast sa limon sa Golden Prince Hotel. This is a cheat day. Wa sa tay mga diet, ha? Kaunta tamang ginawa. Pork loin o beef with onions. No, gamay ra gihapon ang ako rice pero mukaon ko pork. Okay? Cheat day man. Ha? Wow. Ang ako rice, egg fried rice. Lami kayong pork mo. Ang technique ani, portion lang. Di-combine na nako ang pork o beef. This one, beef. Beef with onions. Many people are wondering, si Mamita ba? Sige kaon. Ano ni daot man na siya? Ang uban, may sakit, diabetic. No. I just had my executive checkup recently. All vital signs clear and clean. Alangan, the food vlog man ko, so mukhaon ta. What you miss and what you don't see. Ang ako technique sa ako pagkaon. Portion per portion. Dili ko mag-crash diet. Dili na ako i-deprive ako sa ugalingon. Mukhaon ko kung unsa ang ako gusto kauna. And don't forget, intermittent fasting ko ha, 20 hours, 18 to 20 hours. From 1 o'clock in the afternoon up to 7 o'clock in the morning. Walay sulod ang ako tiya. I only eat twice a day. Breakfast and lunch. In between wala. Pino lang na barley, milk, in between, and a lot of fruits. And of course, ang pinaka-importante, exercise. Okay? Now you know. Ang Pilipinas, rich in natural resources. Ang Pilipinas, gifted with manpower, na very talented, very skillful, with good working ethics, with a population of more than 100 million, na pwede magituntan ang magamit nato as a manpower, no? Sa pagtrabaho, sa pag-explore, just like what's happening in China, no? Dagal population, pero productive ang tao. But why is it that we have remained poor? Daghan tayong bright, pero nganong gubot manggihapon ng Pilipinas? Na ang problema itong unahan tod karon parehas lagi hapon, nag-iba-iba lang ang mukha, pero same problem. Ang iba naman, dahil sa sobrang ganid, kapit tuko na, hindi na makaalis sa posisyon. Kaya nga ayoko talaga ng dynasty. I go for anti-dynasty. Yung totoong anti-dynasty ha, hindi yung hocus-pocus lang. Sa sobrang politika sa Pilipinas, yan ang nagpapahirap sa atin. At sino ang kawawa? Mamamayang Pilipino. Gamit na naman sila ngayon sa mga pag-aalsa, demonstrasyon, kasi nga nababayaran. Samantalang yung pinagtatanggol nila, sasakay sa kanilang mga magarang sasakyan, uuwi sa kanilang mga air-conditioned houses and rooms, yung mga naghihikaw ng mga Pilipino, nandoon sa daan, lumalaban, ganun pa rin. Ako magsi-64 na ko. I have outlived 8 presidents. May 2 buhay pa. Si Estrada. 3 pa palang buhay. Si Estrada, si Duterte, at si Gloria. Yung 7 patay na. If there is one lesson I've learned from all those presidents, hindi sila makapagbabago ng buhay ko. Kung gusto ko magbago ang buhay ko, kusang loob sa sarili ko. Magtrabaho, mag-aral, magtrabaho, magsumikap, huwag umasa sa gobyerno. Kung sino man nakaupo, respetuhin, kahit magkaiba ang political leanings natin, pero kung siya talaga ang ibinoto, respetuhin. But do your part. Be a law-abiding citizen. Be productive. Kasi kahit na kung sino pa ang iluklok mo dyan sa Malacanang, kung kasarili mo wala kang pinag-aralan, tamad ka, batugan ka, umaasa ka sa gobyerno, walang mangyayari sa iyo. Ang pagbabago at ang kaunlaran ay nanggagaling sa sariling diskarte, sikap at tiyaga. Yan po ang pagkatatandaan niyo. This opportunity to greet all the members sa LGBTQI community as we celebrate the Pride Month. Around the world, people in our community will celebrate Yud because it was a long and difficult struggle. Kung unsa man mi karon, grabe ang struggle na amon agian. In my case, during the 80s, starting from my family, lisod kaayo to come out, especially ang ako father was a military officer. Good thing I have a very strong-willed, compassionate mother who understands my plight. Understand that, at the beginning understand, but did not tolerate. Understand. And the society was so discriminating. Label ka, laki ka, bayot ka, tomboy. Maupa na ang mga labeling. We really have to prove ourselves in academics, in our social status, on our behavior, on how we conduct ourselves in public. Kumbaga, kung ang lalaki o babae, one step at a time, kami kailangan 4 step at a time. Inanaka-difficult ang amo giagian. And look where you are now. Kaning mga bata na members sa LGBTQI community. You have all the opportunity. You have all the entitlement. You have all the platform. Pero, may appeal to you. Ayaw sad kalimti. Katong who paved the way for you to where you are now. Katong nauna who struggled, who fought for our community. Ayaw kalimti. Bisan nawala na sila, they have passed on. O sa amoa, we are still here. Do not discriminate our members sa community kay tigulang na sila. Because with age comes wisdom. Learn from them. Learn from their success. Learn from their failures. Learn from their experience. Kasi if you have plans of living long enough, mutiguang sad mo. So, you have to be very sensible, emphatic, and respectful towards the elder members of the LGBTQI community. Because as I said, we paved the way. Kami ang ni-open sa doors. Kami ang ni-broke sa ceiling. Para ma-experience ninyo karon ang abundant opportunities, ang freedom, ang luxury, ang entitlement that most of you are enjoying right now. And to the elderly gays or LGBTQI, do not be insecure. Do not be afraid. Kung naa kay pinagtandaan, you have nothing to fear. As I said, sila pa lang, papunta pa lang doon, tayo, pabalik na. We should be very grateful to have lived at this point in time. The AIDS pandemic, the COVID, the revolution, the wars, the political turmoil and instability. But we are still here, enjoying life. I hope so, but in my case, it is. I am very happy with my life, being with my family, and to my community that loves me, who have the compassion and wide range of understanding. Kasi I choose to live my way. I am not a conformist. Hindi ko kino-compromise ang pagkatao ko, ang buhay ko, ang choice ko. My life, my body, my money, my rules. And I am a destroyer of pretensions. Isang bagay lang na ipagmamalaki ko, I hate hypocrisy. I hate pretensions. What you see is what you get. Whether you like it or not, it's not my call. Pero buhay ko, walang makapagdidikta sa akin. I only bow down to my divine providence, which is the Lord Jesus Christ. But for the For the mortals, for the sinful like you and me, pare-pareho lang tayo. Live and let live. Respect one another. Practice empathy, love and compassion, equality, acceptance, diversity, openness, and understanding.